What up, YouTube, Instagram, all social media platforms? This is the Young Gunner, DJ G-Wiz. We're here on Saturday, and I'm back again with another one. So it's Saturday. We finally made it to the weekend, guys. Incredible day today. Been trying to get a lot of rest. I hit the gym earlier. Took a little bit too much, pre-workout. So I've been trying to kind of like calm down and chill my anxiety out. For a lot of you guys out there who don't know, I do have anxiety. I feel like I do a great job with dealing with it nowadays, a lot better than I used to. So I guess it was 2016, 2017, where my anxiety started getting really bad because of my diet, my lifestyle, and it seemed like I was having panic attacks every single day. I couldn't, drink any caffeine type drinks like coffee, sodas. An energy drink would just put me out. But since then, I've gotten some support. I have some coping mechanisms, and I think I deal with it pretty good. So today I just had a little bit too much pre-workout, for the gym. I knew I was going to be lifting heavy today, so I had a cup of coffee and then I had some pre-workout. That didn't help. Overdid it. Should have known better. So I spent like the last 2 or 3 hours just, trying to calm myself down. I took a walk, did a couple breathing exercises, but stuff like that helps. One of these days, I'll take a deep dive and I'll really, really talk about anxiety, panic attacks, and all of that. Depersonalization, derealization, all of that stuff I experienced at one point in my life where, and for you guys that don't know or don't experience anxiety or panic, the best way I can explain it is like, it feels like you have too much energy. Like it's just like that adrenaline rush, like that feeling like you're going up on a roller coaster and like right before you start going down, like that feeling. Or let's just say you had a big presentation that you had to do in front of, the entire staff at your job, or, something in public that you had to read. That kind of panic, that feeling, that nervousness feeling, like your mind starts racing, like something terrible is going to happen, like you're going to have a heart attack or you're going to fall out, or I don't know. Anyways, that's what it feels like for someone who doesn't experience that. So people with bad anxiety, who have panic attacks often, is very crippling because everybody has triggers. So for me, I know sometimes like if the lighting is off, that can kind of put me at risk of having a panic attack. The lighting is like way too bright, or people are talking too loud, or if something is like constantly repeating, like over and over, like in some type of loop, that'll throw me off. Also, if I don't get enough sleep and I overstimulate, like I have too much coffee, I have too much of a pre-workout or something like that with lack of sleep, it's a terrible combination. So if you guys, I know I'm rambling, but if you guys want to take a deep dive on that, I'll definitely talk about the entire scenario and help you guys deal with it. So, if you are struggling with it, there are a lot of ways and a lot of methods, and it's a lot of support out there. You just got to know where to look. So I've been through that, never been on any meds, and I think I'm doing pretty good. Enough of that. So tomorrow we're gonna have the cook up as usual. We'll be cooking up beats. Obviously I'm gonna record the one. I don't do a lot of talking. I just kind of focus on the process so you guys can kind of enjoy the whole thing and see how it comes together. Before, I was like really, really hesitant about showing my process because once people see my process, I always felt like they could duplicate it. But now that I'm older and more mature and I guess locked in, I know that even if I showed you how I made beats and gave you all the VSTs and all the drums and all the templates and all the mixing tips, you guys still wouldn't be able to make the beats that I make because my sound comes from a combination of things that I've heard in my past. So I'm a combination of all my favorite artists and producers that I've heard, excuse me, I've heard over the years. So whatever I give to you guys, you're going to make something totally different from what I would make, even though you know how I would approach it, same thing. So I really enjoy doing those because, like I said, again, it really puts the pressure on me to make something and make it dope or as dope as possible. You're not always going to hit a home run, but it's good to get those at bats. Not much else today. I just wanted to lock in with you guys, just have a quick chat about the anxiety, the week. Just trying to get stuff done as usual. We're always trying to stay productive at this level of the game. And of course, every time I get on camera, my cat starts doing stuff. Sorry about that. But anyways, guys, not too much to talk about today. I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to keep you longer than I need to. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you're doing something productive. And the next video you'll see is the cook up on Sunday. Guys, get your rest, take your vitamins, eat your vegetables, work out a little bit, enjoy the weather. The season is changing. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but football is back. And so before you know it, it's going to be like 4:30 and it's going to be pitch black and you guys are going to hate it. So get out there, enjoy this weather while you have a chance. And then, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow to do it again. It's the young gunner, DJ G-Wiz, and I'm out.